Good morning, I'm Ken Carson, one of the owners at Xybix, and today we're at the Englewood, Colorado Police Department. They were lucky enough to get a new building, and we had our furniture in their old building, and so we had to do some work with them. We won the contract to get into this new building, and so let me show you around here what they got. So right now we're in two of their backup stations, and I just want to kind of walk you around with them and show you a little bit. As you can see on this wall, and then on the wall on the other side, they have some TV running, and they also have cameras for a little bit around the city, but mostly just around the department here. So this station is 7 foot by 7 foot, so 84 by 84 inches. And one thing we are seeing more and more now is these larger screens. These are 42s, and then they've got their other screens, one off to each side. And when we look at the dispatch stations a little bit, they have some additional screens over there, and we can show you that. This one I've just got set up real quick so you can see some of the cool stuff we have. All the dispatchers love the heaters. They just operate right here. You can warm your hands up, you can warm your feet up with them. So that large screen is it's on our roller vision, and the roller vision we've always been really proud of. We have a patent on it. It's simple. It just rolls back and forth on rollerblade wheels. Over here they have what we call quick stack, so we have the ability to add 2 more monitors here when they're ready. And you'll see these additional monitors over at the regular dispatch stations. And it's easy to mount monitors on here, and they were clever. They pre-ran cables ready for them, so when the time's right, they can just put 2 monitors on here and they're good to go. Easy to do, probably 5 minutes you can have 2 monitors on there, and this is all can be done tool-free also, the way Xybix has designed it. One of the things we do as part of our process is we help you get the room measured out and make sure everything fits correctly. Situation like this with a new building, they got us to AutoCAD, and then we work on it, and we actually upgrade that to what we call Revit, and then our designers work on that. And I want to show you something really cool. We have to get everything to fit just right in these rooms, and we've got confidence in our designers, we've got confidence in our installers, and so we make everything fit. So over here you can see how tight we are with our panel system up against this wall. That's how we do things. We can make sure it fits in your room to those exacting measurements. So one thing they picked out, nothing to do with Xybix, but I think is really cool, all the blinds can be operated just from a switch over in the wall, so they can run them up and down as they need them. I think it's important that you do get light into a 911 center. It's good for your body to have actual daylight come in there to help you stay awake, but also you can lower them down and keep it dark, like I know a lot of dispatchers like it, but it's easy to do. You're not reaching over something to get to it. And that was part of the thought process when the whole building was designed, specifically this room. So this is what we call our side-by-side tech tower, and because their computers are side-by-side, but it's on the back of the station. But we already had a back-to-back tech tower, so we had to come up with a different name. So over here, we've got storage for all the computers, and it's obviously super easy for a tech to get to. Now this one doesn't have any computers in it yet, so they just got some spare cables in there, but you can get an idea of how much space you have to put computers in. So down here we've got the main dispatch center, we've got the 4 stations, similar layout to what they had before. And this is nothing complicated, but we've got 2 stations over here. We've got 2 stations over here, and it gives them a great ability to work with each other and talk to each other. And that's an important part of dispatching in a smaller center. You need to help each other and have that ear listening for anything going on that you can hop on, you can help out, you can do what you need to do to help your teammate out, or you can kind of tune them out if you need to because you're kind of facing back to back. When we're designing a center, we like to have some space in between the dispatchers, and that's always needed because there's going to be putting something on there or something underneath. So here's a great example here. We've got some additional computer work over here that they've got going on. And then we also have a printer, pretty typical. There's at least one printer, a couple printers in a lot of the centers. Hard to get away from that. Here we've got additional computer storage. And they do have the small form factor computers we're talking about in this one. And then we have just some what we call a lateral file. So this is just paper storage in here. This one they've got just some miscellaneous rubber bands, paper clips, stuff like that. So a great place to store things. And over here is a little taller lateral file. This is 42 inches tall, great height to be working on stuff up here. And then this one, they've got their warrants in here. So they've got easy access to their paper warrants. It just makes life easy having this located close by. This is what we talk about with you, with our professional designers. What do you need here? What do you need there? Do you have warrants here? Where are your printers gonna go? Questions like come up like that, and we get your guys' input to try to design everything to exactly how you need it and give it everything to fit in the room. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Englewood Police Department here in beautiful Colorado. If you got any questions about this center, about the Xybix furniture, or anything else Xybix related, hit us up. We're here to help.